there she is. Noah. The person who's been causing all this madness across the island. The one who stole Miru. And the one who is now slowing down the game. Technically speaking, we've already fought her before. And she'll be using all the attacks that she used back then still. Oh my gosh. It must be the background or something that's causing this to happen. Either way, we've got a fight to do. Oh. Yeah, it's like I said, all these attacks that she's sitting at us so far, stuff that she did earlier. Except this time, you know, we won't be stopping the fight, like, barely any way through. And attacking her does have a point now that she can actually be damaged. That said, I have to say, I love this boss battle theme right here. As a whole, I generally like all the Rabi Ribi music. But this theme in particular is really high up there. Easily one of my favorite tracks in the game. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it got on top of me. We had it. Alright. Jeez Louise. The slowdown is completely ridiculous. Oh, I guess she got out somehow. Uh-oh, it's monologue time. So yeah, basically she wants to go back to Rabi Ribi Island, and she planned on using Miru to do so. By stealing us, it would channel a great emotional reaction, which apparently would in turn spark a great magical reaction as well. At least, that's what I'm getting here. Either way, we're not gonna let it happen. We spent a long time getting as strong as we possibly could. We're not letting that go to waste. So it's time for her to get obliterationated for good. Even if it is at the speed of, like, really slow. Alright, here we go. Alright, I do not actually remember what this tag is going to do. Oh, right! It's that. What? Oh, right, I got hit by that thing right there. Alright, let's try to get out of this thing. Nope. It's not super feasible to hit her with most types of magic right now. Oh, seriously? I thought it was going to end the slowdown. Well, since she is just standing in one place... Oh, never mind. There we go. Oh man, that just did so much damage. Bunny Strike and the yellow laser all at the same time. Ah, great. Now she's sending out some other magic users' attacks. Of course, she has Coco right here. I mean, I do love the explosions there, Noah, but I'm afraid that you just don't do it the same. Alright, but yeah, that's not the only magic user that she's going to be copying here. Here we have some snowflakes. Gotta be copying those Bear Sisters. In particular, I believe this is one of Nieve's moves. Notably, Nieve and Nixie, the first time playing the game, I didn't fight them until quite late into the post-game. As such, whenever this attack came up, I had no idea what she was doing. Because, like, oh man, she's blue, I guess she's an ice user. Oh, of course, we have Lilith here. Except, instead of the pink hearts, she has blue hearts. I guess she has integrity instead of determination. Oh, okay. Ah, still got hit. Whoa, right. So, yeah, now she's even copying people who are new to the island. One of the computer gals. Okay. I'm still dodging everything somehow. Not sure how that would work out if the game was actually running at its regular speeds. But here I am anyway. Ah, yes, some Ashuri moves. Finally got some usage out of that offense up buff that this move gives me. Oh yeah, I guess technically I could use the rainbow magic here. Oh dear, I gotta get in there. I've gotta do this now. There we go. Yeah, I guess I could use the Rainbow Magic's effect. As this is a bunny enemy, the bunny lover effect will reduce the damage of her attacks. So it might not be a bad idea to use that move at some point. Although that said, it looks like she's about down to the end of her health bar. Except she has survival instinct, just like we do. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that we have survival instinct, she just... We have it too. Except, unlike us, she just sticks at 1 health for, like, the rest of her attack. You can attack her as much as she wants, well, as much as we want. But as long as she's in the middle of that move, she is not going anywhere. Seriously, look at that. of course, this wouldn't be a final boss if it was just one stage. Or even if it was just 2 stages with Rumi counting as the stage before it. No. No. And here we have what is essentially the 3rd boss battle in a row. No version 2 is always going to be in the air. As such, you're going to have to rely on Ribbon to do most of the damage here. You can launch yourself into her with your hammer occasionally, but as a whole, it's just not going to be as effective. Yes, disaster apparently befell Rabi Ribi Island at some point. Allegedly the reason why there are no more rabbits there anymore. There we go. Noah made it so that nobody would have to remember what she did and what happened. Ah, still got hit. Ah, there we go. We can finally see her health bar now. I guess since you're not really using the hammer or anything, you could just use some purple magic here if you wanted to. That would be a fairly optimal method of handling things. Look at that, 164 damage. As opposed to how much damage with this? Oh, never mind. Blue is still more optimal. So yeah, don't be at the sides right now, because that's a bad idea. What you can do, though, is just stand here with your lasers going on. Since there's no way you're going to be feasibly hitting her up there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, those homing shots, they aren't too hard to dodge due to the fact that they arc outwards so effectively. Oh, not this again. You're not really supposed to fly over that barrage of lasers. It's really more of, you're supposed to jump off the side and then, like, stay off there. Notably, off the side of this platform is not an endless pit, but that is Hurt Floor, which lives up to its name, let's just say that much. Here we go. Ah, seriously? Oh, I actually got her with that. Nice. Okay. Just gotta keep calm here. Remember that your hitbox is not the same size as your sprite. And there we go. Got it. Oh, seriously? Oh, here we go. Now she's got her own lasers going on. Yeah, that wasn't too difficult to avoid. The lasers just weren't frequent enough to really bother a real serious dodge maneuver there. Oh, hamsters. That's tight. There we go. We've got her down to roughly a third of her health now. It shouldn't be too much longer. Oh, 0 offense. I can't do any damage to her now, can I? Nope. Yep, that's an annoying status effect. It basically just makes you helpless for a while. Fortunately, it's over now. Ah, great. Now she's copying the move that Miru did, except it was actually her that did the move in the first place. With the crossbars, the cross explosions near the bottom of the screen. So you have to constantly do the jump rope with it. Okay, there we go. I guess that attack is done now. Oh my. Oh boy. Sometimes you can get a little bit too close to an energy projectile. That becomes exceptionally uncomfortable. Alright, let's just do this. Oh, right, lasers. Oh dear. I didn't even notice that I was falling off the side until it happened. Ah, still got hit. Oh, it's 0 offense. Again. Normally I don't find this boss all that challenging. Although that said, I'm not sure I ever... Well, yeah, I did fight it on normal mode, but I probably didn't have everything collected at the time, so this is definitely the hardest I've ever fought this boss. In fact, it's the hardest that I've ever fought the past couple bosses, now I think about it. Oh dear. Yeah, let's try to get some green attacks in here to recover some health. It's not a ton, but it will definitely help. That's the thing, the green attack tends to be a bit of a crutch magic more than anything else. It recovers health and it homes in on enemies. Alright, there we go. That's that boss down. It's still not over, though. Alright, here we go. It's time for question marks, the ultimate form of punctuation. On a more serious note, though, yeah, Noah's getting serious now. She's taken up Erina's form, essentially. And she's... Oh yeah, this part of the boss battle is gonna be hard. Who would have guessed? Oh, here we go. The background isn't actually completely destroying the speed of my computer this time, even. So we can actually appreciate, like, the battle a little bit more. Although that slowdown, that wasn't caused by my computer, that's just what happens whenever you attack a boss. Oh, nice. Oh boy. Well, that was convenient. It just didn't even come close to hitting me. But yeah, the fact that you do get at least some of a health refill between the last phase and this phase, it's greatly appreciated, because I really needed that. Who would have guessed? Wow, that's ridiculous. I did not realize that those spheres were going to be moving in towards me. Oh, I completely missed with my hammer there. Whoa, okay. The way that whenever a boss's sort of defenses go up, and then you start getting the little clink, clink, clinks. You know what? This boss is historically very... Well, this move is historically very difficult to dodge. So I'm just gonna make something that makes it much safer to deal with all this stuff. Look at that. With this up, I didn't even use a full amulet charge. There we go. Whoa, right. Actually, I think if I stay under her for that attack, yeah, there we go. It does let you dodge things if you stay under her for that particular move. Oh, it's this move. She's got the cat moves again. Well, that is, she's copying people's moves again. And this time she's copying one of the cats. Except, it was Chocolate that did that move, and she did that move on the ground. Not in the air. Oh, okay, well at least this is a safe spot. What are you doing now? Oh boy! That's a lot of projectiles! This is gonna be bad. I'm not gonna have enough space. Oh, I do have enough space, but just barely. Oh boy, it's the clank, clank, clank! But now where's the ratchet, ratchet, ratchet? Right, that's bad. I just almost dodged everything, but then didn't quite make it. Whoa! Okay. Oh, perfect. Let's get some health recovery up in here. Doesn't exactly do the most damage ever. But man, oh man, I need that health recovery going on right now. And then she walked right into my recovery carrot. Perfect. I guess I could use a recovery item, but nah. Oh dear. Yeah, I've never been very good at dodging that particular move. But it seems that this time I actually have the space to do it. Nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, these vertical lasers, not the most difficult thing to avoid. Uh-oh, this is bad. Okay. Perfect. No problem at all. Oh boy, her health has gone down enough to be numbered again. Right, okay, so now she's taking out of Pandora's spellbook, or no, these are timed, not based on jumps. Oh dear. Oh, that's as much healing as I can get out of that. There was a Nixie Nieve move. Just this boss taking, you know, skills from all the different bosses that we've fought so far. Except just slightly different than previously. I'd say it's the perfect way to finish off this kind of game. And we got her! Max combo, too. Of course, Miru also speaks in the third person, making things even more confusing. And there we go, everybody. That was it. That was Rabi Ribi. At least the main game. There's still more to the game. There's quite an expansive post-game to this. So, I mean, after all, there's 2 warp points we haven't even gotten to yet. And there's even more to do after that. But yeah, overall, it's been a really great time making a Let's Play of this game, you know. Whenever I first saw the game on Steam, I was a little bit put off by its anime aesthetic and stuff, and, well, to be honest, it still kind of puts me off in some respects. But, you know, overall, whenever I read the description of the game, it just sounded so cool. Like, you know, the fact that there was a fairy named Ribbon and she was clearly based off of a Kirby character, first of all, was a very positive attribute, because, of course, Kirby is my favorite series. So, if somebody's making a game and they're a Kirby fan, I kind of trust them to at least have a good taste in game design, let's say. And, yeah, whenever I played it, I've never been that big into the bullet hell genre. I think the closest thing that I've really played to it was maybe like Undertale, and I mean that is technically part bullet hell, but it's not a very intense one for the most part. And this one, well, it definitely gave me a more intense experience, that's for sure. I remember my first time playing was on Novice mode, which is the mode under normal, and I had to frequently use the feature where it's like, hey, looks like you died in this boss a ton of times. Want some help? And man, oh man, I clicked that yes button so many times. Fortunately, from what I recall, the final boss there, with all 3 of its phases, each can act as a respawn point if you die. However, you will still start the boss at however much health you fought, like, ended the previous boss at. So if you fought the first form, you only had half health. Going into the second form, even if you died, you would respawn with half of your health. Unless, of course, you chose to accept help from the game, in which case it would respawn you with its typical stat boosts and its scenario where it refills all of your health again. But yeah, I mean, I have a lot of fun with this game. It has really great controls. I love the exploration elements. And I mean, it's a pretty cute game, too. And of course, the music. This credits music, amazing. I love it. But yeah, we're not done here yet. But as a whole, we have seen everything that the main game has to offer. And if you haven't liked the way that the game looks yet, then I don't think the post-game will really change your mind. It's a solid post-game, but, well, we won't be seeing any new characters, let's put it that way.